You might have heard of this term called FIRE, financial independence, retire early, but what exactly does it mean, and is it something that we should be striving for? In this video, I'm going to break down some of the key concepts and whether we should strive for it, particularly if you're someone who wants financial stability ahead. Hi there, my name is Jennifer. Welcome back to my channel. I'm passionate about helping you with your money, and I'm actually a Christian entrepreneur myself, so I know how important it is to apply wisdom principles in our life. Now, you might have heard of this term FIRE. It's very much a buzzword that's been around for probably about 10 or 15 years, but what is it, and is it something we should be striving for? Financial independence, retire early, or FIRE as it's called, is the concept that you have passive incomes that cover your life completely, so that working a 9-to-5 job or giving up your time for money is then a choice. Now, this is a fantastic concept. This is totally the opposite of perhaps what you've been taught in school, where you would go through education, you would get a job, and that would be the end of it until you retire. There is very clearly a little bit of knowledge missing then that a lot of wealthy people realise, and that's that not every way you make money needs to be exchanging your time for it. You can actually make money passively. And if you're a Christian like me, you will be familiar with the parable of the talents, which is in the New Testament. Jesus taught us that we should look after our money, but also multiply it and grow it. And that's one of the concepts that FIRE uses. Now, typically to achieve that constant flow of money passively, it is using the stock market or investments so that money comes in and you live on that for your bills and expenses. Now, we know that work is good and from God. In Genesis chapter 1 and 2, it talks about that very clearly. Work is part of daily life. It's meant to be something we enjoy. So the concept of not working is not something we want to grab hold of, but actually the concept of passively making money is something that is worthwhile. So the whole point of the concept is you're aiming to support your lifestyle, all your bills, all your outgoing, without you then having to work. So it's created in the background. Now, I like to see that as a foundation to aim for, and it's why I talk about investing in the stock market and other businesses. That way you've given your money that you earned to someone else who's going to then multiply it and grow it back to you. Now, if you're new to the stock market, do not worry. I'm not going to cover it in this video in detail, but go and check out some of my other videos so you understand the concept and how does that happen passively. There's many ways you can invest in the stock market free of charge, and that's an income that can grow over time. So first of all, let's cover the basic different definitions of FIRE. There's a couple of different levels of FIRE, if you like. The first level is called lean FIRE, or sometimes called barista FIRE. Lean FIRE is where you've created enough passive income every single month that it covers your essentials, your mortgage, your council tax, your basic bills, and that is it. So effectively, when you're earning money with a job, it is actually covering your food, your petrol, and also living costs. But the bills are totally covered by what you're earning in the background from investments and other ways like that. It's called barista FIRE because you could then go and pick and choose whatever job you wanted. So if you want to work in a coffee shop or do something like that, it was then your choice. The main definition of FIRE, though, is actually when you have that passive income that covers everything. So that is all your essentials and luxuries and food and holidays and things like that. So everything you want to spend throughout the year is covered by your passive incomes. The final level is then the affluent level, the generational wealth changing level. Now, this is really financial freedom. You're not free from money because we have to still use it, but you have total freedom. There's more than enough that you need to spend, and actually there's overflow with it. The first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get a budget. You're going to have to know how much is coming into your household, how much do you need, what is the physical amount of money, exact amount you need every single month, and then how you're going to achieve that. I like to take all my incomes and then have all my outgoings on a spreadsheet. I've actually got one that you can use free of charge for your family. It's in the description. You can go and download it and use it and enjoy it. But you need to work out what is that number that you need to make every single month, and then we figure out the strategy with God's help to make it happen. Get your income sorted, get your outgoings locked down, and then that's your number we can work towards. The next key thing I would say, if you want to be wealthy, you need to apply biblical principles. There's no other way around it. The Bible is the greatest textbook that we have, and as a Christian, I know that means I give every single month. Giving is not optional when I'm in FIRE stage, and also I'm looking to save and invest and growing my money. I can then concentrate on the things I have to do for work and making other incomes. So have those habits in your budget as well. And I've got a video that talks about this in more detail, so I'll link that down below as well. Now, the concept of passive incomes actually is almost biblical as well. If you look in Genesis, there's a story of Jacob and Leah and Rachel. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail on this, but essentially Jacob fell in love with Rachel, and he had to work for Leah and then Rachel. You go into it and you can find out how. But he was basically working for his father-in-law to achieve marriage and stability. There came a point though where he realised that he was dependent on a wage and he didn't want that anymore. He wanted generational wealth. He wanted money to keep growing. And so he went to his father-in-law and asked for that to happen. Go and check that out in the book of Genesis. I'm going to be very honest as well. Why I encourage you to think about this concept of fire and applying it in your life is because society right now is not set up on keeping you stable with your income. There is always a fear of losing jobs. There's not the same stability as there was perhaps 50 or 100 years ago. This is your prompt to really make sure you can control the incomes coming to you. And I've got lots of business ideas as well on this channel to inspire you if you want to start a business or just do other things as well. My biggest suggestion when you're on this fire journey is the more incomes you have, the more stability, and also the quicker you're going to get there. The Bible talks about having at least 7 or 8 incomes for our household. It seems a big number, but actually when you break it down, very quickly you get there. You can have savings, investments, a business idea, your day job. Very quickly you can get to that 7 or 8 number. And I'm going to really challenge you off the back of this video. If this is something that you're serious about, this concept is really spoken. You're going to save, you're going to invest, you're going to aim for this to be financially independent. I want you to think about ways you can hit that 7 or 8 income goal as well. So you might think, why is this an important concept to understand? I know as being a parent that it's very important that I have stability for my children in my household. When we allow our money to grow and also have multiple ways that God can bless us, that's when wealth really starts to appear in our life. We're not dependent on one thing that can easily be stopped by somebody else or a situation happening. If you've got lots of ways that God can bless you, He will do just that. Now, as a follow-up, there are actually ways that you can calculate what's the amount of savings you need to create this fire amount. Now, that fire number, as they call it, is the amount that you would need to have in investments and savings that would auto-generate the amount of money that you can live off every month and every year. It's quite astounding, actually, that you can do these calculations really quite easily, and I'm going to share as a follow-up video how you can work that out as a best approximation. But if you are interested in this concept and applying it in your life, check out my other videos. There's particularly one about the rule of 72 that's really important here, how we multiply and grow our money with a little bit of wisdom as well, and also the videos on the stock market principles and business ideas. If this is something that you want to achieve, you're seeing the benefit of it, I can assure you it is possible. We just need to be a little bit smarter with how we're managing our money from now, and we can very easily achieve it with God's help and wisdom. I really hope this video has been useful for you if you're new to the concept of fire. It's certainly one that I apply in my own life, and I see a great benefit, particularly if you're someone who's serious about stability with money. I think the world is getting set up that we can't rely on our normal 9 to 5 or one income source. This is a way you can ensure you've got that security, but you're allowing your money to grow and to use it for what you want to do. And so you can concentrate on the job and purpose that you're called to do, and you know that you've got income and the things you need ahead covered for. Thank you so much for watching my channel today. I hope this has been really useful for you. Please do check out my other videos, and if you have enjoyed this content, it's really helpful if you would hit the like button and also subscribe. It also helps other people find my videos, but tells the algorithm that this is useful to you and to other people. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you very soon.